All right. Afternoon, everyone. I'm back for another reading. The energy is flowing a lot today. And as I was cleaning up my cards yet again, I was guided to continue. These are all different messages, so it's very powerful. It's very important. So here I was asked to channel a message for people who are dealing with third-party situations, a third type of an energy that would have been a block to your ability to move on with your union. Now, a block doesn't mean that we're blaming somebody else. It's not about that. It's that there's an energy that's there that's needing to be explored, and there's a reason for that. So everybody has an opportunity to learn, and the goal is to remove ourselves from situations like that, like this one here, okay, where there was a third party or somebody invested an energy away from the union that created a block. There was confusion, in regards to Queen of Wands. It's been extremely enlightening for this individual to finally see the light and to understand what this energy is that I think manifested itself at different times with different people in different ways, but it truly is an embodiment of this energy here that really created issues for this King of Pentacles. So the divine worked really hard to be able to highlight these darker aspects of this darker feminine type of an energy that would have been in or around the masculine's life. And I think this embodies more than one person, place, or thing. I think it was very, very dark, very, very heavy, and he was surrounded by it in a lot of different ways. Power, fame, greed. This person was after all of the lower lustful aspects of the chakras in terms of manifesting from that place for the wrong reasons. And she dabbled in things that allowed for her to cheat, to get to the front of the line quicker than everybody else, to jump ahead. And she would have used illusions and tricks and things like that as well. So she doesn't have faith in herself. She doesn't trust. So she projects out illusions. So, what she says and the way she presents herself isn't really who she is. And this isn't me being critical. It's just, this is the way that this energy here struggled and struggles. And so the feminine, there's parts of her feminine that is very much wounded and fractured, okay? Whereas you're authentic and you bare your heart and soul to the world and you shine like a star, like a pretty penny. And she doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand that. There's that crane, that bird again. I channeled that earlier with the previous cards. This is spirit. You are connected properly to spirit, and you're connected to your nature guides as well, to all the natural elements that really help clear your fields, keep you safe. There's no bindings in your fields anymore, Divine Feminine, because you've cleared your timeline. You've traveled back to past lives to clear all the things that you needed to, because you understood and trusted the divine and knew that that was something that was needed. And you were very calm and patient with yourself as you were doing this. And while you were doing this, the divine masculine was over here dealing with this. And he needed to do that because that was his work to do. And that's where he needed to fall back and focus on this in order to be able to overcome it. So he's standing above it now, and this stack keeps slipping down because I think she's needing to be put in her place and step back and go back to the start go back to the back of the line and observe and learn from the people who are doing it in the right way. Because we are leaders and we model in all the ways that we behave, the ways that we make choices, the ways that we embody the divine's energy and love. And we allow that to guide ourselves in our lives, and it provides opportunities to overcome challenges, to be able to move ahead and do so with success. You're on a boat or structure here, and you've overcome these rough waters, and you're going to be fine. Okay, so this is the energy you're coming out of, Divine Feminine. And your union is also going to reach success here. This Divine Masculine just put himself here because he knows that you embody the truth. He's bringing the truth with him, okay, because he knows that that's the only way that he will be able to succeed is similar to the way that you succeeded. He understands that, okay? And look, the card underneath. See how she's sneaking off? Trying to sneak off? Look at those buildings. They're gray and dark. That tree is dead. That one tree is going to die because everything that was built in these structures here were lies. This is masculine, this is feminine, or vice versa. Each sword represents the this dark feminine and the masculine that was here before. It's ruined. And she doesn't care. And she's like, well, that's fine. I'm just gonna, because she's got other people, that were kind of waiting around, and she would have had other partners in the background or had feelers out to other people to make sure that, she always had something else to fall back on. These women are very cunning, very smart, very manipulative, and this is why they continue to struggle, because they're not learning the lesson, and they're just really bound to a certain way of being and seeing and feeling. And so they don't trust in the lesson and the ability to learn the lesson even for themselves. They lack confidence. She put herself on this throne here. She wasn't appointed. She just put herself there. And she chose trickery over the divine. Look at that. That's unfortunate. She misused her powers as well. So the divine usually will kind of create issues for this person through the karmic balance. These are spiritual laws, so she will lose access to those gifts. The divine is going to temper that. All right. And so the divine's going to deal with this person now, so don't worry. You're going to be able to have that gathering that you've been waiting for. And you'll be able to share in a balanced way. It'll be okay. So don't lose hope. Have faith that the masculine is coming. Okay. And he's rebuilt his structure. This was in the past, by the way, but this person might have still been kind of around or trying to be around, but just know that he has safeguarded what he's rebuilt for himself here, and he's putting himself first. So this is his foundation, his wall of security here, and he's here and he's holding on to his money. He's smarter with his money. He's not just giving it away like he used to. And just know this weekend, you were in his thoughts. As he's traveling back home, he's thinking about the progress he made, by getting away for a weekend and really just focusing on himself. And it brought in more truth. And he knows he needs to get together with you to provide that balance, okay? And he might bring you a gift. He owes you. He knows he owes you. He knows that he's done wrong. Just very difficult to articulate for these masculines, and it's difficult to come and face all of the stuff that's happened, you know. But that karmic's going to be left with 9 of Wands here. See the word foe? Where she wished you to be alone, Divine Feminine, this is where the universe and the divine is going to put her, because she needs to be in this hermit energy to understand the way she was a foe, the way that she was not proper and created hardships for people on purpose, brought pain and suffering, and she got joy out of that. And so return to sender. So what she sent to you, it automatically went back. And that's what happens when you overcome energy like this and really get ahead of it. And the divine's in charge, and the divine is going to bestow this Ace of Wands to the twins that have overcome that energy that I just channeled. And there's Misty, eh? Hey, Misty, do you agree? Yeah, she agrees. Come on. There she is. And she's going to protect, see? Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah. What a beautiful girl. Eh? Yes. So that's her way of letting us know that this is safeguarded. Okay. Yeah, see, she's on the move. So there are things that I need to get to today, but certainly it brought me joy to bring this message to you, and have faith and know that your fast approaching union and your counterpart, as he's traveling back home today, just know that he's holding this in high regard and he favors this for his future. And he knows that you're holding space here and that you're calm and patient, and he's grateful for that. So good for you, and stay in this energy. All right, be strong, everyone. Take care.